Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia Salvador. For those of you that don't know me, I am a real estate agent here in Arizona, and I specifically focus on Buckeye, particularly Verrado. I'm back today with another market update, and it's going to be on Goodyear and the Estrella Mountain Ranch community. Estrella Mountain Ranch is another master plan community similar to Verrado, but it's located in Goodyear, and the master plan community does include about 30 different neighborhoods, parks, trails. They have over 70 acres of lakes, so it's a really nice community. But I'm going to give you the market update of Goodyear as a whole. Now, all the information that I'm going to be giving you today is coming from the Cromford Report, which I am a subscriber to. They provide daily real estate market insight for the greater Phoenix metro area. So let's get right to it. And I want to take a look at active listings first because it's a really useful tool for understanding supply and how it's changed. So as of July 23rd, we're at 365 active listings. If you compare that to last year around this time, we were about 125 active listings. So almost triple the amount of listings that we have just compared from last year. And you can see this is going on a steady incline. So even a couple weeks ago, we were at 341, 332. So if you're looking at this and you're a buyer, what are you probably thinking? Well, you've got more choices, more listings to choose from. And you might also be thinking there's probably not that many buyers out there right now because of interest rates and affordability. So we'll see how long the supply continues to go up or if it peaks downward. We'll keep an eye on that and see where it goes. Conversely, sellers, if you're thinking, okay, how is this going to affect me? Well, your home is not as hot of a commodity as it was even a couple months ago. There are a lot more options, as you can see. So this is probably going to affect your days on market and how quickly you're going to get an offer. Now, another thing I want to show you is this is our actual MLS here in Arizona. So I'm going to pull up Goodyear just so we can see what we're looking at as of this moment for active listings. So we actually have more right now that are listed. We've got 388, and you can see Goodyear goes north of the 10, south, and then further south you have the Estrella Mountain Ranch region. So what I want to do is just take a quick look at the Estrella Mountain Ranch community. So that's what I'm highlighting here for you. It takes it down to 120 homes out of the 388 that are active are in Estrella Mountain Ranch. So let's just take a quick look at that. That's some pretty good supply for that area. And it looks like the prices are ranging from about $420,000 to about $1.3 million. Most of these homes are going to be in the 500 range and up. So if you were curious to see how many of those active listings are in Estrella Mountain Ranch, now you can see that. So let's talk about days on market. And I've got the chart pulled up. It's going to show you the average days on market for closed listings. So listings that have gone under contract and have closed. I'm looking at Goodyear, looking at July, we're about 32 days on market. Compare that to last month alone, it was at 26, and already you can see that there's a jump. So you've got an extra 5 days that your home is potentially sitting on the market. I'm curious to see if that's going to keep increasing. Historically, it just kind of goes up and down, but I do want to see where that's going to keep going. Obviously, within the last, since April, it's only gone up. So your home is going to be sitting on the market longer. And what happens when your home is sitting on the market longer? You're probably going to start thinking about dropping that price. So let's see where we are with that. We're going to look at the number of price changes per week. This is something that's measured daily. And if it has changed significantly, then the day before, the information is going to be added. So here are the number of price changes per week. We're going to start with July 3rd, and we're at 77. That's the number of listings that had a price cut. I don't know what happened on July 10th, but that skyrocketed to 107 listings. And then July 17th, back down to 83. It's still pretty high, especially if you compare that to the beginning of this year, January, February, March, even April, you can see it's kind of consistently increasing, but now we're at 83. So it's still something to take a look at. Doesn't mean that every single home that's going to be listed on the market will have a price cut, but you're going to start seeing that more often. If we're thinking, okay, what's that going to do to the median? I got you. So this chart is kind of hard to see, and I'm going to just hover my mouse over it so it's a little bit easier for you. And I'm looking right at the peak, which was at 545,000. This is, of course, in Goodyear. In June, that decreased to 509,500, so about a $36,000 difference. And then currently, we're at 492. That's about 17,000 lower than the month before. So the median sales price As you can see, it's going down. Let's continue to see what happens here, but it does give you a good indicator of what's going on right now. Now, I'm going to finish this all up with the contract ratio. And this kind of indicates how hot a market is. So the contract ratio is measuring the completed sales contracts relative to the supply of active listings. So that's what I'm pulling up here. Now, obviously, the higher the number, the greater the buying activity, and the lower the number, it's signs of a weakening market. So let's take a look and see where we are. In a balanced market, for a contract ratio, it's going to be between 30 and 60. Anything that's below 20 is considered a cool market, so a slower market. Anything above 60 is considered a hot market, and anything over 100 is considered a buying frenzy, or sometimes even insanity, as you can see as some of these numbers here. So we're looking at Goodyear, that contract ratio is 80. So currently in a hot market, it's no longer a frenzy or even insanity market, as you can see. That's also going down at a trajectory that's pretty high. So Goodyear is a hot market, as you can see, but it is definitely cooling, and it's probably going to be a balanced market pretty soon. If you haven't checked out my Buckeye market update, which includes Verrado, be sure to check that video out as well. So there you have it. I hope that gives you some more information on what's going on in Goodyear, where we're at in the market. Things are obviously leaning towards a balanced market in many cities across Phoenix Metro. Buckeye is already in a buyer's market at this point. So it's interesting to see where Goodyear is going to go, but we'll keep monitoring it. I hope you all enjoyed that video. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button in case you haven't already, so you can stay up to date on every video I post. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.